Hey everyone, Shabby here. We are back. Final Fantasy XII Zodiac, the worst battle I've had on this game so far. I'm really struggling with it. Now, I understand that towards the end of the fight he is immune to physical damage, which is a bit of a bugger to us. But we need to get it. We need to work it. I'm sure we can do it. I'm sure we can do it. I've done a bit of research. I've changed a few gambits here and there. I think I know of a way we can do it, but it's going to be bloody difficult. The problem is the people that I've watched do it on YouTube, I've all still got Redis in the team, and having that fourth member is so handy because he has got all his gambits set up, he's got unlimited items. It really is a great situation for them to be in, but at the moment we are struggling. I feel like if I don't do it this time, I'm going to have to probably go back to the drawing board and try and figure something out. Right, let's get the steel, let's get this item. I'm not going to lie to you, this is about my 5th or 6th attempt at this now. And every single time I get to the exact same point before dying, but I think I understand a bit now. I've been waiting and waiting for the physical shield to drop, but it doesn't. The physical shield never drops. Right, Serpentarius and the Mega Elixir. Okay, well that's a good start. We managed to steal 2 items, right. Let's come in with Penelo and Bash. Can you feed Bash a Bacchus wine? I am no. I just accidentally fed myself a Bacchus wine. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, but I would prefer not to have Bacchus wine on Balthier because he's a Bacchus wine now. Isn't it? Means that he's not actually going to do what I want him to do now. He's just going to go off in his own way. Okay, so the idea is to try and get this guy down as quickly as humanly possible. The more he... Bash has been disabled. Balthier is becoming a bit of a boss now. Let's speed the game while Balthier is disabled, because that's really going to help us very much. We'll have Penelo as the team leader, but to be honest, there we go. Now Bash is back in this one, right? So the other people I've watched have also got different magic. They've got Dispel as a magic, which I feel like is something that we really should get a hold of at some point, but it's a bit late now, to be honest. But then again, we probably could use it. Right, we need to. He's shifting now. That's the real change, I think. The real moment. Right, let's Dispel. Right, that shift is the real big change because now we are curing him now with Excalibur. So we're going to switch that out for Ragnarok. But I feel like he's not going to take physical damage anymore now. So we're going to use... Oh, that's not... He's taking physical damage for now. Right, now he's immune to physical damage. Right. We want to use Scathe motes now then. So can we all hit a Scathe mote? This would be a big one. If we can all hit a Scathe mote now, that would be massive. So Quickening Chains now are going to be no use because, say, he's not taking physical damage. So if I can use these Scathe motes to be big, that's good. We're still doing damage. We've not got many of them. We've only got 4 left, but bearing the amount of damage they did just do, that might actually be enough to take it down, you know, actually. If we can get these motes down well, it's immune to magic. Oh, that's typical. That is typical. That means I've just wasted 2 Scathe motes now as well, because you can't cancel the action once you've started, can you? Well, this is the Dark Just. This is going to knock everyone out. Inferior, someone going to stay alive? Oh, 2 people stay. Wow. That's no longer immune to magic. Excellent. Oh, but that was not... well, that was really bad timing, wasn't it, really? Go on then, do some bit. There we go. Kiraja, Penelo, right, arise. We need to bring people back up. Right, so... Bash is bad. Bash is a bit useless in this fight now because he can only do... Wow, look at that damage! So I need to probably get Balthier out of the team. I'll bring Ashe in if I can. Not Balfour, so Bash. I need to take Bash out. Balfour's down again. Anello's fallen now. How did the other people do this so freaking easily? I can't understand it. I can't stay alive. It's having that fourth person is such a massive, massive benefit. I really should have done all this with Red Ash before doing the last part of the game. I really should have. But all the other bosses have been so easy to do. It's just been this one, to be honest. It's been such a bugger. Now Balfour is the team leader, which is not very useful. And let's bring in Ashe. Ashe is going to Phoenix down. Right, Balfour, can you dispel mote this guy? Please. Please do it while you're still alive as well. I think... is it taking damage again now? I think it took damage. I don't know, to be honest. Use Aquaria mote. The fact that Ashe is doing Aqua to it makes me feel like it's... took a little bit of damage there, not a huge amount. I need something that's like massive, don't I? Scathe mote. Well, if it's taking damage, right, let's go for double Scathe mote. We need to get this thing down as soon as possible. This is going to be all our Scathe motes done, but 4,000 damage, is that it? Fast and Darkja. I wish you could avoid Darkja, but it just literally it must fill the entire room. But we have to just use maybe motes and not to rust now. I suppose not to rust counts as physical damage, I suppose, isn't it? Is that everyone dead? Yeah, that's full knockout in the room. So we have to bring in these now. Fran, I don't know what you can do black magic wise, but have you got Ardor's big one, isn't it? Have you got Ardor? I thought you did have Ardor. Evidently not. Go for a Blizzard, I suppose. God, he's got bloody Reflect mode on now, hasn't he, as well? Dispel, please. Fran's now casting Thunder, which is great. What have we got that does like a massive amount of damage? Heavy damage to one foe? It's immune to it again. God's sake. I don't understand how you can do this, boss. I can't survive for long enough. I could not survive for long enough to be able to do it. And I mean, even being a higher level, I don't think is going to work because that's game over, isn't it? Yeah, it's game over. Right, I'm giving up. I'm not doing this now. There you go. I've thrown the paperwork across the room. I'm not doing this now. Let's go and do something else instead because I have wasted my entire day off trying to kill this boss and I'm just so disappointed that I've wasted all that time. So, we've got... The thing is, the next things are harder, but I don't know if they're going to be as hard. We've got the Behemoth King, we've got the Shadow Seer. We've got to do both of those before we can face off against Yasmat. So, Behemoth King, I think, is going to be the easiest one to find. It is level 70. We're level 80 now, so we are 10 levels ahead of it. As long as it hasn't got any stupid gimmicks. That's the problem I'm having at the moment, is these stupid gimmicks. I mean, when you're immune to... Oh, God, I've got it here again, haven't I? When you're immune to physical damage, it's, and not just physical damage, but magical damage as well. I don't know how you're supposed to kill these things. It's immune to everything. We need to come back when we've got a bit more... well, I need to try and find maybe some equipment that will help. Maybe... I don't know, maybe some items that absorb dark. I've not seen any as yet. I'm sure they do exist, so I'll have to have a look and see if I can purchase some from somewhere. I am getting quite frustrated with this game now, I must admit. It's becoming more difficult than it needs to be. That makes sense? I mean, I know there should be like some sort of challenge to the game, but at the same time, it's just bloody annoying now. That's the problem. And that's Ashe dead. Okay. here. Oh, God. Stood in a trap. Right, let's bring in Vaan. Let's get Vaan resurrected because this is a bad team at the moment. Treasure? Stop casting stuff. Right, a quiver of assassin's arrows. We probably need to get Fran a better bow. If we can get that Sesengriet, whatever it's called, that'd be fantastic. But I just don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do at the end of that battle. I really don't. You're supposed to go in, I think, with some heavy magic, but I just can't stay alive long enough. I really can't. I don't even know how you would do it either, to be honest. As soon as you cast Darkja, everyone dies. And then just when you think you'll be able to kill him off, I hate these. I hate everything now. This boss has just done my head in with this game so much that I just really don't want to play it at the moment. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I said before, I don't want everything to be easy, but at the same time, I don't want things to be cripplingly difficult like they are. Why are you so far around the corner? Attack it. What are you not fighting it for? I want Redus back, that's what I want. Having that, the thing that annoys me the most is the person who did it only had, it was only level 60. But like I say, when you've got that extra member in your team, it makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Right, let's bring Barsh in, because I just remember Barsh has got the embroidered tippet on. So let's get Barsh leveled up as much as we can. I feel like I'm going to have to come back here at like level 99 or something. But I really wanted this Esper to be able to help with killing the rest of the things on the game. I thought it would do a good job of that, to be honest, but I am going to come back here at some point just to level up, I think, off camera in between episodes, but yeah, I'm just I need a change of scenery because that's just been too much for me that today, I think. Right, so how do I escape? This way? No, this way, obviously, isn't it? Fine, up to level 80. I just don't quite know what the best thing is to do at this point. Obviously, we need some way of... I don't know, we need some way of doing something, don't we? We need... A Holy Moat is pretty useful, but he's, like I say, he changes his weaknesses towards the end of the match, which is a real problem. I hate the traps on this game as well, because people follow you around, you avoid them, and then your bloody teammate walks straight into it. We managed to avoid that one. We need to refill with potions, because I realised partway through that match we've used all of our X potions up. It's not great, so we'll head back over to the Fon coast and just stock back up. And then we'll head over towards where the Behemoth King is to give that a try. I mean, it's fun down there. There's a lot of XP to be had. 3,000 XP for each kill is massive, but yeah, like I said, at the moment that's just not it's not suitable for me. Oh, I was going to watch the football tonight. I just realised that's how bloody long I've been doing this. I thought I must remember the football's on an hour, and then all of a sudden now it's finished. So that buggered up, didn't it, really? Well, it's not finished yet. It's still got half an hour left. Okay. Okay, not a problem. Right, so we're going to save the game. See, there's 3 hours gap there between saving the game this time and last time. I just hope that when we go and fight these other things, they're not going to be really gimmicky and stupid, because that annoys me. Just let me do an all-out fight, that's all I want. What happened to a good old fight, eh? Right. Well, I'm sure we've got some stuff to sell as well. Come on, Dice. Let me talk to you. Right, so what can we sell? Have we got any weapons we picked up in there? Do I want to go back with a bow instead of the sword? It's a massive reduction in power. Anyone else use Excalibur? No one else can use Excalibur. Oh no, Excalibur. Excalibur, no one else can use either. I was hoping to get a second holy weapon on the go at the same time, but it doesn't look like anyone can. Mithril sword can go. Scorpion tail, I don't know where this came from, but I picked it up and it's actually really, really good. So it's 124 attack power. So that can go. Golden skull cap, one of those can go. We've got demon shield, haven't we? That absorbs dark. So maybe I should... maybe that's not a bad idea actually then. Doesn't do. It's not going to do as much. It's not. We don't do that with Excalibur, can we? It'd be pointless, wouldn't it? Really. I'm just thinking whether we should. We'll sell the black orbs because we can get them easily, can't we? Actually. Yeah, I'm just thinking with Excalibur, obviously does extra damage because it's his weakness of holy. Like I say, we'll level up a bit, and hopefully, if I go back at them 5 or 10 levels higher, hopefully it'll become a bit easier. It's a race against the clock, apparently, by all accounts, but... Right, there we go. Anything for the bazaar? No, okay. We need to buy, don't we, as well? Forgot about that. Stop talking, I don't care. Right, right, items. High potions, we've got none. Nuclear sand, we need some. Golden needles. We've used 45 Phoenix Downs in that battle, okay. Antidotes. Eye drops. This guy doesn't sell X potions, does he? So I'll have to head into town to get some X potions. It's worth doing because it's really important that we do have the X potions. Otherwise we could get in some serious trouble. And get murdered. Which is quite common at the moment. If I don't do Behemoth King, then I'm definitely going to have to level up a bit, aren't I? What can you give me? Immune to stop, petrify, confuse. Half damage to arrow. Just sleep. Immune to disable. Immune to... Okay. Half damage of ice. Half damage to dark. Hello. I'll have some of those, please. That sounds like a very good thing to have. A very, very good thing indeed. X potions. 99 of, please. Right, everything else we've got good. Right then, let's teleport over to the Fellwood and head down to where the Behemoth King is. And hopefully, we will have some success, because I need it at this point in time, because I am frustrated as hell right now. Really am. I'm not considering it, but I'm half considering not even doing that, Esper, but I know I have to. Okay, where's the nearest map to the Fellwood? Is it the Feywood or Fellwood? It's Fellwood, isn't it? Must be Feywood. Hen Mines or Golmore Jungle? I'm not going to the Hen Mines again. Golmore Jungle then. There's an extra way into the Hen Mines from the Feywood. A second sneaky way in, but you can't do anything there until you've defeated the Esper. Well, let's save the game because obviously we've done a few things. We've got a few bit more equipment. I'm thinking Vaan with a demon shield reduces dark damage, and with the Argyle it's going to even more reduce dark damage. But still, I think it's me. If we can just survive to hit the moats, it's probably not that bad, to be honest. Right, there was one gambit I wanted to change. Pinello. Oh, I just got rid of all that sort of stuff, isn't it? I had some different stuff on the go. I'm going to replace regen with bubble. And I'm going to bring Shell up to here and replace Shell with a Rise instead of Raise. I mean, it's a massive, massive amount of MP. But I think it's worth it. Right. And then I think that was it, wasn't it? I'm going to keep leveling Bash up with the embroidered tippet because I feel like the stronger he is, the better. Right, where are we going to? We're going down south? South to the Feywood, okay. Let's go. Should be pretty easy to run around in here and just murder everything along our way. Yep, one hit kills. Yeah. 350 XP isn't bad. Seeing how much easy work it is. We'll whiz through here in no time. Just a bit, and I'm hoping there's a save crystal. I'm sure there'll be a save crystal down there because I don't want to have to. If we fail the first battle, we'll have to run the whole way back again. That'd be brutal. That would be right. So head down this way. All these two bad boys into here. Done this a few times, this little run now, haven't we? Yeah, we'll take them bits. Take out that with one hit. Into the Feywood, right. And let's rock on the clan primer and see whereabouts you is. You are... Okay, you see you're in that bit down the bottom then? So we've got a fair walk, we've got to go the whole way through. So what does it say? Cockmin wants you to discover what truth lies behind the legend of the Behemoth King. Said to live in the snowy plain deep within the Feywood. The best way to lure the Behemoth King is by killing its subjects. Defeat all the monsters in the area and the king was sure to emerge. Okay, so just head south then, basically. Straight into a bloody trap. Well, we're even killing all these things in this area now, one hits. Which is good. All two hits on that bad boy. We might still get some decent XP in here, you know, actually. We're getting like 500 per kill, but we're racking them up, and of course Bash has got the double XP thing on, so who knows, a few more kills and we'll be whizzing through here in no time. The save crystal is, there was one down here, I might just grab that save crystal then, just as we walk past, just because I don't know where the next closest one is to where we're going to, and I don't want to have to run the whole way back if I fail. Which is quite possible. I'm really in a low bit of confidence at the moment in my own ability, because that fight is not so much that I can't do that fight, it's that I can't understand why I can't do that fight. And it makes it even worse when you watch on YouTube someone 20 levels lower and you do it, you're like, what? And it didn't do that much different to me, apart from using the scathe modes. It didn't really do much different to me, and keeping the boss dispelled was the main thing, but we haven't got Dispel yet. I need to try and figure out where to get Dispel from, because that looks like it could be quite an important thing, and to be honest, it's probably something quite important we should have had by now, but we had to come through here anyway. Okay. Do we have to... special way to get through to the next area, or can we just go straight through? I can't remember. I remember vaguely. It should be right in this one actually. The next one. Where is it? No, it should be right. I think. Nice and quick. Yeah, because you have to go through. You have to go through these in a certain way, didn't you, to open up the next area? Is that right? Maybe we've already done it, so maybe we don't need to do it anymore. Let's just go down and see if I can just go straight through. These one-shot kills on these things. Oh yeah, we can just go straight into this area. Right. So we have to kill everything in this area for the Behemoth King to spawn. It'd be difficult if we killed it because we can't see the map. I bet they stick pretty close to these big things, don't they? Another one there. Over here. I'm going to unspeed the game now because there's one over here as well. Let's get that killed. I'm worried because I don't know how strong this thing is. I know it's 70 plus is a recommended level, and we are 70 plus. So if it is just a physical fight, we should be okay. If it is going to be gimmicky and stuff like that, we're going to be in trouble. There is stuff down here we can kill. So these are behemoths, aren't they? Okay, so it's a king version of them. I don't know if we're going to know when it spawns, whether it will say something to say that... Should like make the screen shake or something. A defender? What the hell's a defender? Is that a weapon? Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. A defender, yeah, two-handed greatsword. Not really great for anyone, to be honest, but we'll try Vaan with this other weapon then, with a sword and shield. So there's still more stuff here to kill. What was that? I thought that was it there for a second, but we killed it very quick. $28 gil. So Vaan's doing a lot more damage now, though. Whether that's going to be useful or not, I don't know. Right, so we'll wander around a bit now. See if we can find if this thing spawned. Oh no, there's another thing dead here. Or alive even. We'll be dead. Boom. Where are you? Come on, Behemoth King. Come on, my son. You know you want to be here. You've killed all your little friends. I think. Nope, another two things alive here. Some normal Behemoth. Two normal behemoths. Another chest. It's in there. 292 gil, of course. Good times. Well, these things just don't stop spawning here, do they? It's a shame it's not better XP. Reflector gun. That's actually a pretty useful thing to have. Pretty empty around here now. Nothing seems to want to fight. Here? Nope. Let's try bottom corner. Supposed to be around here somewhere now. Now we've killed everything. Where are you? I know you're gonna be here somewhere. 252 gil. Come on, Behemoth King. Now you want to spawn. work from top to bottom. Now across the middle. Nope. Across to the bottom. Ah, there's still something alive here. There's two things alive on here, okay. So obviously we hadn't killed everything yet. Now we've got to go back around everywhere again. Let's work up and down this time. Try and make sure we've got everything we can. No, not there. Okay, now down the middle. Nope, we'll go to the top as well. Nope. Down this way. Nope, and into this area here, we didn't check. Nothing, okay. I am confused, this is definitely the right area, isn't it? This was the one it was pointing at, the edge of reason. So if I go... World map... Not world map, if I go Clan Primer... Hunts... Behemoth King... King said to live on a snowy plain deep within the Feywood. Best way to lure out the Behemoth King is killing its subjects, defeat all the monsters in the area, and the King is sure to emerge. It does zoom straight into this area. So I would imagine it'll be around here somewhere, isn't it? Need to keep running around maybe. Everyone's dead, so eventually it's got to spawn. I think it's going to spawn in one of these areas, I would imagine. Hope so, wouldn't you? Unless it's the one above. I mean, I can't imagine it'd be the one above, but it said large snowy plain, so it has to be this one, a platinum dagger. Currently not equipped, is it? Do we have to leave the area and come back, maybe? Let's try it. It's something we had to do before in a different one, so it might work, it might not. Still not there. Still not there. Not there. Not here. Final one. I don't know what to tell you then. Did exactly what the game says and nothing spawned. Unless it's in the previous area, that's the only thing I can suggest, maybe. But it does zoom into this area on the map when you select it, so I can only imagine this is where it's supposed to be. Did exactly what it said, we've killed everything in the area. Some more treasure. Try again, just backing out the area and come back in again. Maybe the sort of thing where it just has to spawn. It's got a chance to spawn every time you come in and out of the area. So it always confuses me because you think you've done everything you need to, and then all of a sudden it just pop up and get you, won't it? I need to find a remote control because my TV's about to go on standby. There we go. That's how long I've been doing this today. And I've literally done nothing of any worth. I mean, we killed Ixion earlier on. It's not here, is it? A Morning Star, another weapon. No, I'm just going to try the area above then, but I just can't. I think it's definitely going to be that one. Right, before I do anything, I'm just going to Google it quick. Unless that's the Behemoth King. No, it's not. It's not the Behemoth. Right. I'm going to Google it. Behemoth King. Right. Behemoth King. Behemoth King is elite mark. La di la di la. Okay. Okay, got that. Done all that. Yep. Reward is. Ooh, that's amazing, actually. Look at that. The edge of reason is where we should be. Where are we now? We're in the wrong place. So it is definitely the edge of reason. Okay. You need to start by clearing the area of all life, but due to visibility, occasional reluctance of the basilisks to come out of hiding, you need to make them very methodical. We recommend making 3 passes. First spiral around the area, then make south to west zigzags, north to east zigzags. Once both areas... I empty this area as well. Okay, so we've got to empty both areas of all life. Okay. Didn't realise that. You can't just empty that first area, you've got to empty both. I hope that we do this because there's a lot of work to do without saving the game. This should save the game when we move into the next area actually, so it shouldn't be too bad. I mean the other area is definitely empty, it's just this one we need to triple check. Now, a giant's helmet, that sounds interesting. Definitely a lot more on this side than I thought it was going to be. Right. Do a loop of this. Make sure everything's out. Skill, let's fill you up as well. God, there's so many things in this area, isn't there? It's only small, but it seems like it's full. Teeming with life. Well, it was teeming with life until we turned up. A bubble butt. You down. Is that everyone now? Is everyone happily dead? Nope. 2 more things spawned. Another one. Another one. How is there this much stuff alive in this area? 2 of these. Definitely looting all these chests because they're actually getting some decent stuff out of them here actually. Right, are we done? I know I've asked that about 5 times now, but things seem to spawn. Looks very possible. Let's go through and see what happens. Make a march through this area. See if we can find the Behemoth King. I thought there was something there and the game stopped, but I think it was just casting a spell. And this is where I think it's going to be, in this bottom one. Have we killed everything sufficiently? No, we haven't. We missed something? We must have missed something then. Let's go back into the previous area because I'm pretty sure this area is definitely clear. There must be something in the previous area that I missed. Must be. Does not spawn? Middle. Definitely looks like everything's dead. And a real in-depth sweep here. Ah, hello. Look who popped up, these three buggers. Is that it now? There's three more things we killed, so possibly. Now what? I imagine to be in this bottom one, I don't know why. There though, is he? Oh, hello. Behemoth King. Behemoth King is here. It has a lot of health. Right, can we go Bash? I would like to hit you with a Bacchus wine. Please. Right. Let's get comfortable now. This is going to be an interesting fight. Hopefully not too terrible. I've not read about this yet, like I said, so I don't know. I've read about where it is, obviously, how to find it, but like gimmicks and stuff like that, I'm not sure on. It does a lot of damage, as we can see. Bash got knocked out there. That means he needs to use another Bacchus wine. I don't think he got the first one used, did he? Bacchus wine, there we go. Right. Come on, Bash, do some damage. There we go. Bash not doing a huge amount of damage. What's its sort of health? It's going down. We do need a Dispel of some sort, don't we? I mean, I've got Dispel motes, but I need to probably find the Dispel actual spell. I feel like Vaan does need to switch up to his... I mean, I know this Scorpion Tail is better, but I feel like this Mesa just does a lot more hits, so it does more damage. I mean, look at that triple hit there from Bash is pretty good. Try and rely on other people to tell me how much health he's got. Not a lot, is it? It's not taking a lot of damage off, sorry. But as long as we can survive and actually hit him, that's the main thing. So everyone's self-potioning, which is good. Phoenix down on Bash. He's taken both of those out now. So now that brings Vaan back up. Okay. Haifa gives us massive MP back. Bash is back up as well. He is really going after Penello here. Which is good because it's allowing the other two guys just to keep going at him. I mean, I spit a Bacchus wine on Vaan actually. Just with that Genji glove and everything, this would be an amazing amount of damage he could do if he's just left to go at it. If he's berserking, he might do more damage. So make sure we keep everyone alive. That's the only thing. And there goes Vaan. Straight off the bat. Right, how's he doing health-wise? He's down not a massive amount. It's going to be a really difficult fight, this one, isn't it? Let's speed it up, though, because we are taking it down. We're surviving. That's the main thing. Staying alive is the main thing here, and just not running out of items, I think. His health is definitely coming down. It's very, very slow going, though, isn't it? We don't know what its weakness is, do we? No, I don't know what its weakness is. I do have my phone next to me, though, so I can have a look at what its weakness is. See if that'll speed the process up a little bit. 1.5 million HP. It's an endurance fight rather than skill. Keep bubble. It does more damage when it gets to about 40,000 or 40% HP. So we've just got to survive, basically. We're doing okay. We've got it probably down about 25% now. We can take off the map. We don't need the map now, do we? It's doing Faraga, which is not a massive maneuver, but good heals there. speed it up again a little bit, just to try and get through some of this fight, because it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a good one to get done, though. It does gives a rod of healing, which might actually be a pretty good weapon for Penelo, maybe, as a healing one. It's got to be down to about 60% now. That's a big hit, that was. Come on, guys, we can do this. So we're 10 levels over leveled for this, so I'm sure we should do some good damage here. So it's at 1.5 million HP. We're down to close to half. Right, Barsh has been stopped. So Vaan, can you hit a Cronus tier on Barsh? We haven't even used the second guys yet. That's good. There we go. It cures. Please. Yeah, that's a big cure. Oh, I never got hit hard there. I might try and go for a Bacchus wine again for Vaan, just to try and take full advantage of his damage and the multiple hits as well. Seems to do well there with the multiple hits. Just keep an eye on him. It's only one hit. There we go, free hit there for Vaan as well. So I'll keep him alive is any problem, because he's going down very, very quick, and he's gone down again. Problem when he's not alive, he can't use his potions. That's the problem. We're down to now health-wise. He's under 0.5% health. 0.5%? Under 50% health. Which is good. Want to save Quickening Chains for towards the end when he's doing stupid amounts of damage. He's doing a lot of damage now, actually. Come on, have we run out of high ethers already? But we have, haven't we? Yep, okay. You have normal ether? No, we've got loads of high ethers. Why not use them for? Put your MP back up, there we go. Everyone's dead, right? Arise, Vaan. Phoenix down Barsh, let's get the cure in. Does Holy do a lot of damage to it? Does do a lot of damage to us, okay. Don't let him get... we want to just try and back away as much as we can so we don't get swiped or anything. I think that's like an AoE. As long as we stay away with healer... Oh, that's annoying. Can we use a Cronus tier, please, on Barsh? See, I like this fight. I don't mind this one. It's just a long... It's a long management battle. It's nothing to do with like gimmicky stuff, and I'd like to get this out of the way. This would be nice. Then we've just got one more hunt to do before Yasman. Then we've got the hardest 2 fights in the game left. I think I might do a little bit of leveling up. If that's going to make any difference, I don't know, to be honest. But Penelo's using individual potions. That seems like a real waste of Gambit. What are you using individual potions for? Ally under 70%. Right, can you at least use high potions, because you're wasting your own time there, Penelo, I think. There we go, high potion. Even that's not really getting much damage, is it? It's not really much help even. Just immune to something then? What was he immune to? Is he immune to physical damage here? Yeah. Tell me he's not immune to physical damage. We need to dispel motes. See if that gets rid of his immunity, because we're not doing damage at the moment. Yeah. Okay. He's immune to physical damage, I believe. Is that a thing? Where's my phone? I'm sure it doesn't. It said on there it was just a case of just surviving. After an indeterminate amount of time, he'll throw up Paling, which your point bring out your Black Mage and spam in whatever shock or scathe. The latter does more damage, but will take longer to cast, so we can't be entirely sure which works. Damage over time. Scathe looks cooler. I hope that's not permanent. I need to get right. Barsh, you can come out, and Ashe, you can come in. Ashe, I want you to use Scathe. If you have it, you do. It's a massive amount of MP though. 11,000 damage though. I'll take that. At least we're doing some damage to it. So... problem is, it's just going to use up all of... Oh, we've got quite a bit of MP left still. Scathe again. I'm trying to get rid of this... I'm going to get rid of this horrible immune to physical damage. I don't know who thought that was going to be a good idea who made this game, I'll tell you. That's not how the real world works. I don't know, why are you not doing anything? I mean, everyone's quite damaged. I think a Curaga would not be a bad idea. There we go, no longer immune to physical damage. There we go, right. Why did that Curaga didn't hit anyone, did it? Because it was too far away. Okay, now it will. Right, we're back on the physical damage now. Everyone's fully healed. Ashe is not doing anywhere near as much damage as Barsh was. I could do it getting... I'd say that Ashe is doing pretty well. Actually, with the Genji glove on as well, Ashe is doing quite comparable amounts of damage. Not as many with the individual hits, but still a decent amount. What's he down to now? He's down to about 25-30% health. Let's just hope he doesn't get that horrible immune to physical damage again, because I hated that. It's got to be down to about 25% health now then. Which means he's going to start becoming quite dangerous. They always do, they become a lot more difficult towards the end. Come on guys, we can do this. First time, that'd be immense to get rid of this one. It'll just leave us with that one over at Pharos. We can try and do next episode, the Shadow Seer. And we've still got to go back and do that horrible boss again. But I might try and get a few bits, get myself prepared for it. How far is it now? It's getting there. Do we want to try and do a quickening chain? I mean, it's not going to do... Vaan's been stopped, that doesn't help. Let's Cronus tier Vaan. I don't want to... I'd like to do a quickening chain. I realise Vaan's got... Oh, is he immune to physical damage again? Yes, he is. Damn, okay. Ashe. Please hit Scathe. Lucky I read that, so just about to go for a quickening chain. It's stopped as well. Ashe, please hit a Cronus tier on Penelo. Right, and Penelo, you're going to use a Cronus tier on Vaan straight away. That's good. Ashe, just keep whacking the Scathe, Ashe. I might just let me just set that up as your gambit. I'll have to change it when it becomes against when he becomes immune to magic again. At the moment, it's doing a good amount of damage though. We just need to keep hitting it for as much as we possibly can. Luckily, we get a bit of MP back. Right, he's no longer immune to physical damage. Now he's immune to magic. So again, gambits. Switch Ashe. Switch out your Scathe for a. So what we need to do, I think, for the fight against that boss is just have Ashe come in with Scathe. I think that's the way to do the damage, isn't it? Right, Penelo, you need to Cronus tier yourself again, please. You also need to elixir as well, I think. We've got one. We should have. We've got an ether. Sorry, not elixir. Ether yourself as well. We're doing well here. We might be able to pull this off, you know. We might just be able to pull this off. Just get the damage done. Get the damage done, people. He's doing a mega amount of damage himself now. Right, everyone's alive. This is our chance, I think, to go for a quickening chain. It's going to take a lot to take him down. It'd be a hell of a chain. Come on, hit it, hit it. Don't let anyone die. Right, no one's died. Okay. It's going to take a lot to kill it, I think. It's not going to be... This chain's not going to kill it. Unless we get incredibly lucky and have a massive chain. It's not going to kill it. It's definitely going to weaken it sufficiently. Oh, I really want to pull this off. I really don't want to mess this up as well. This has been such a long episode, actually. I didn't realise. I'm going to have to do a bit of cutting around, I think, aren't I? Right, come on. Let's get a charge. Yes, we're going to use the charge. That gets us a 4 chain. And a 5, because we know somebody's already got one to go. Oh, that gives us a 6 chain. I think the best I've ever had is like a 9 or a 10. That was really lucky, that was. That's what I need here, is luck. We've still got another 3 guys in reserve that have also got quickening chain, so that could be useful as well. Let's use Vaan's red spiral. That's going to make it a 6 chain. Plus the bonus, which will make it a 7. We'll give us a dead one straight away. Another one for Vaan, 7 chain.
Got a surprise for you.
Oh yes, Penelo, 8 chain, nice. Oh, 9 chain. I should have pressed Vaan's. I panicked and saw Penelo's. That's a 9 chain. This could be our biggest ever chain. What a time for it to come.
Here goes.
Oh, I didn't get one. It's a 9 plus the extra 1 is going to make it a 10. Torrent, is it? Yeah, Torrent. It wasn't the better one. I think I must have had a 10 before because I know I saw a new bonus one, but that's good. That's decent chain. So it's not going to be enough to kill it, is it? 20,000 damage, is it? Okay, well... How low is its health now? It's got to be like 10% now. Means it's going to be doing a lot of damage itself. Got Vaan there with that 5 hits. Nice. That's how you do it, people. That is how you do it. It's pointless doing Protector now, to be honest with you, because Vaan's bloody doing Libra. God knows what he's doing that for, but... Come on, guys. Let's get him down. Let's get him down. It's taking so long. Could speed it up a little bit now. Right, we've got to stop here. We need to get a Cronus tier on the go. Can't go too mad because we don't want to get caught out here. He's down to about 5%. I'm just hoping that that he doesn't go too mad damage-wise in this last few seconds. I mean, he's doing a decent amount there, 3,000, but it's not enough to really kill us every single time we got a chance to do a cure. I didn't mean to press that button then. It's like the last 2 or 3% now. It's got to be. Come on, Vaan is down. Phoenix down, back up. Ashe has been stopped. We need to Cronus tier Ashe and get her back going. I didn't think about using... obviously Barsh has got the weapon that's better to use, isn't he? Against... I've forgotten his name already. Forgotten his bloody name already, that boss. The Esper. Penelo, get out of the way. You do want to get taken down, Penelo. Penelo's been stopped now as well. I hate stop. It's just so many annoying little little status effects all the time, isn't it? Come on, please do this first. I think we might do this first time, you know. I mean, it's the fight I sort of like. It's not it's just an endurance fight. You've just got to survive it and you've got to manage it well. It's nothing that makes you change. Oh my god, look how low his health is. There's so little there. Come on, guys, we can do it. 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 Come on, Vaan, hit a massive chain. Hit like a 5 attack chain again. 3. Then got knocked out. Right, Phoenix down, getting back up. Come on, Ashe is down. Get us Ashe back up. He's doing a massive amount of damage now. He's killing people every single time he hits anything. He's look how low his health is. There's barely anything there at all. Come on, we just got to manage this. We've just got to manage it. Oh my god, he's down. Oh my god, he's down. The Lord of the Kings, Behemoth King, is down. Is vanquished. Oh, that was a tricky one, that was. But that was doable. You know what? I've wasted a lot of your time. Unless I can get through this gate. If I can get through this gate, I'm not going to mind too much. But if we can't get through this gate... Well, I know how to get through this gate. I need Belias, don't I? Touch the gate. Okay, we've already opened anyway. We're going to go and hand this one in this episode as well. It's been a bloody long episode. I'm going to try and cut some out where I can. But it's been a bloody long one. Thank you so much if you stuck with us the whole time. Well, I say it's been a bloody long one. I probably would have cut it into 2, to be honest. Where are we actually teleporting to? I don't know. Was this one that Mont Blanc gave us direct? I can't remember. No, it was the guy in Dallan's house. So that means we've only got one more hunt to do before we get Yasmat, and then we've literally just got 2 things left to do, which is Yasmat and Zodiac. I feel like I may have a plan for Zodiac now that involves Ashe just hitting Scaife over and over again, because he's immune to physical damage, so you've got to get him down physically as quick as possible. Then it makes him immune to quickening chains as well. So essentially we've just got to switch from the more aggressive team of... Is this Dallan's house? The aggressive team of Bash and Vaan, and then switch into the magic team of Fran and Ashe and just hit some high-level magic. Right, is it you? It was you, wasn't it? Cockring, yeah. The Behemoth King, you defeated it then. The legends were true. Incredible. There was one thing I didn't tell you before you left. A friend of mine has also gone searching for proof of the legend but never came back. I needed to know that he hadn't thrown away his life chasing the child's crib, or whatever it was. I'd like to say the legend has ended now, didn't I? And when the Watcher of Deepwood should fall, its slayer to the stone-hewn worm. Oh, I shouldn't have opened that chest, should I? Though cold stone shall never stir again, a blow struck by the slayer hand shall find warmth in the worm's elation. This is hardly enough to thank you for your trouble. I've put through, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Really? Really? 250 gil and 2 Bacchus wine? You freaking kidding me? Okay. Okay. Return to the petitioner for your measly reward. Not worth all that time. Well, there is more. Head to Mount Bur Omisas, into the temple, and approach area. Okay. Well, let's go and do this then. This is important. It looks like we're going to get some cool stuff out of it. So we need to go to Mount Bur Omisas. I'm stuck. Right. This is definitely going to be worth it because it's a massive amount of gil. And a Rod of Faith. A Rod of Faith sounds pretty good. So Mount Bur Omisas. Right, at least I feel like I've actually achieved something today now. We've killed the Behemoth King, we've killed Ixion. I say today. Literally, that's like a week and a half's worth of viewing for you, but this is like one... I've had a day off work and I've decided just to go for it all in one day. So, unequip Vaan's weapon. Remove Mesa, okay. And head into the temple. Okay. The temple's right at the top, isn't it? I believe. I'm sure the temple's right at the top. So this is the temple? Well, it must be. There's people praying on the on the steps. Oh, I can't get past there. That can't be the temple then. Where is the temple? Is this the temple? Temple over here? Where's the temple? Surely this is the temple. Walk with Zeromius. His very presence should serve a reminder of those who drunk on power. Mourn to pass him his great, the Grand Kiltius, yet our relief shall... Well, I can't get in the temple then. Is the temple approach? This is the temple grounds. Okay. Head into the temple approach area. Is this the temple approach area? Okay. Or is this temple approach down here? I don't know what I'm doing. Temple approach, okay. Approach the giant stone with a worm head on it to the left. I went too far, didn't I? Right. So to the left there should be a giant stone with a worm head on it. Ah, worm snout. It turns ominously right for the striking. Strike it. Worm snout plunder. There we go. Wow. 500,000 gil and a rod of faith. Wow. Now that was really an interesting way of getting some free stuff, wasn't it? Now what does a rod of faith do when it's around? It doesn't do much at all, does it really? On hit gives faith. Is that any good? I don't honestly know, to be honest with you, but either way we got it. We have it now, that's the main thing. 500,000 gil as well, fantastic. We're going to need that to replenish our plunder. So we're going to call that it for an episode. Of course, if you enjoyed this one, please do hit a like. Of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll come back next time. I am going to maybe do a little bit of leveling now because I'm a bit worried now about our state. I might do a little bit of research on how difficult Shadow Seer is going to be for us. I dare say it's not going to be the easiest battle in the world. If it's just a case of surviving, we'll go for it. If not, then I definitely need to level up. I'll probably try and level up to 85 anyway. Yeah, I'll get everyone up to 85, I think. That seems easy enough to do. Yeah. If you haven't of course enjoyed this one, hit like, subscribe, all that other good stuff, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of Final Fantasy XII. Bye.